Hi, it's Marco. I just want to show you the project that I'm currently working on. This project involves the ESP32. This module has Ethernet, and I'm also using Bluetooth BLE beacons, Bluetooth low energy beacons. So, as you can see on my screen, one of the features of my project, it has over-the-air updates, so OTA. It has an UDP client, it has Ethernet, and the Bluetooth part. And on my screen right now, you will see not this part, MQTT. You will see that I added the MQTT, the client, and also to basically get or query data from the sensor. So I'm actually got the idea from the Amazon free RTOs. So I found that they were using these to push updates, and also to basically the shadows work the same way. They use it extensively for the IoT department in Amazon. So I just try to mimic a very small portion, nothing too fancy, just wanted basic information from my sensor. So as you will see that right now it's working. I have one connected that's receiving data. I'm also decoding the data as an object, as a JSON object. Has the MAC address or the Ethernet MAC address, the RSSI, the beacon ID, the beacon time, battery, and I'm also missing the temperature, but I will add that in a few minutes. So that's actually quite easy to add. So also the most exciting feature, it's the MQTT. So I'm going to show you here. This is actually the, let me see if I can zoom in. Yes, I can zoom in. I'm going to just divide the screen in. Okay, let me just show you how it looks like. So I'm going to use send command P. As you can see on my screen, I received response 21. So it's telling me that the sensor is running from the second partition. I can ask for, let me just see my list of commands. So if I send M, it will return me back, return the MAC address. Yeah, it's working. So return the MAC address. What else? Restart version of the build, get partition, memory release, time release, start Bluetooth, start OTA. So I'm going to just show you in a second. Let me just show you a version. So it's okay. It's telling me back that my sensor is running my firmware 1.2.0. So, but let's restart the sensor. Let's restart. So I'm going to just show you how the OTA looks like. Okay, it's okay. The sensor is back on. As you can see, it also pushed that it's alive. So MQTT okay. So it's alive. It's connected. Everything's fine. On the bottom left side, you see that we are no longer receiving Bluetooth packages because we haven't started yet the Bluetooth part. But let's start something cool. Let's start an OTA update. So I'm gonna just publish O, and let's start the OTA update. This might take a little while, and I also found that this it takes a while to start, to download. Right now the image is around 830 kilobytes, so it's not too big, but again we have to divide the sensor memory in different parts. You have to take into consideration that. So for example, this sensor is this ESP32 sensor, it's only 4 megabytes. So again we have to have we have to take into consideration that we have to make room for 2 partitions for OTA and another partition for the factory image. So those are almost 3 megabytes are wasted on just on that. So again, the sensor restarted. And that's pretty cool. So I completed OTA, and let's start Bluetooth P. And on the bottom left side you will see that messages are coming, and also receive back the sensor published back that the Bluetooth was initialized, and yes, it's receiving data. Again, the sensors that the beacons that I'm using are these ones. And here in my aluminum box, I'm gonna just show you something just for fun. So this box is to basically shield the Bluetooth, but I have a surprise. So I have a backup full of beacons. So this, I have around 20 beacons. So I'm hoping to receive more data, and also that number, the how many beacons I'm receiving per second, to increase that number. As you can see, yeah, it's working. So I'm again 20 beacons per, almost 10, 7, yeah, like 15 beacons per second that the sensor is receiving. So yeah, it's working perfectly. Again, I just have to add the temperature the temperature, something that I missed, but that's something that's quite easy to implement. So I just want to let you know that I'm working on this project, and it's moving pretty well. So again, ESP32, I'm using the ESPIDF. I really liked it. It's a pretty cool library system. Yeah, that's all. Let me restart this thing. And again, this is the bag of sensors that I'm using. So around 20 sensors. So 23 sensors that 20 sensors that I'm receiving at the same time. Hope you liked it. Have a nice day.